This is PT2 video for extra credit. Kathy Wong. This is Heaven and Josh. Say hi. Okay. First we'll be doing the hamstring stretch. They're set up right here. We're going to stand, place heel on one leg, and then we are going to bend your back and extend and touch your foot. Keep your back straight. Try not to bend your back. Yeah. And then hold for 10 seconds and switch legs. And during this time, you will activate your core the whole entire time. Okay, next stretch, we will do a hip flexor stretch. Please get on your mats. Okay, start position, you'll kneel on the floor with one leg in front of you. Okay, and then you'll lean forward. Make sure you keep your back straight and your hips level. Don't let your knee cross your foot. And do that for 10 seconds and switch. Okay, next we'll do the piriformis stretch. Please lay supine. You will cross your right leg over your knee. Yep. And then grab onto your opposite leg, the thigh, and then stretch. Activate the core. And then you do that for 10 seconds. And then you can switch and do the same exact thing. This stretch can be done on a medicine ball as well. So if you please grab your exercise balls and do the same thing, but put your, well, do a piriformis stretch, but use the ball. Please lay supine. Not on the ball. Yeah, like Heaven. And then do the piriformis stretch, so you will, yeah. And then you will roll your left leg with the ball into your body. Stretch a piriformis. You know what I'm talking about? Yeah. But roll the ball out with your ankle. Yeah, and then roll back in. Okay, you do that for 10 seconds, and then you can switch. Okay, next we'll do kneeling lat stretch with rotation, and you'll use your exercise ball. You'll kneel on the ground with both hands on top of the ball. Yeah. Walk the ball forward by bending at the waist and pushing the ball out with your fingertips. Gently roll the ball side to side. Stretch out your lats. You do this for 10 seconds on each side while activating the core. Okay, next stretch is upper back posterior shoulder. You'll be in the same position, kneeling with the ball. You would take your right arm and place it under while moving the ball to the opposite side. Yeah, but lean forward a little bit. This picture. Yeah, do that for 10 seconds each side while activating the core. Okay, next stretch is seated adductor stretch. You will sit on the ball. Spread your stance so your legs and feet are 45 degrees outward. Keep your weight on your feet and roll forward until you feel a stretch of the inner thigh. Keep your spine straight throughout this process. If your knees extend past your feet, move your feet further apart. For additional stretch, press your knees farther apart with your hands. Okay, well, next would be the seated hamstring stretch. You'll be in the same position, but you'll put one leg forward and the other bent, and then you will lean forward. But don't bend your back, keep it straight. Kind of more upright, Heaven and Josh, yeah. Yeah. Do that for 10 seconds on each side, and switch. Make sure you're activating the core. Okay, next we will do arm leg opposition. So put your ball away and get on your mat. And on this exercise, we'll have 3 progressions. So get on your hands and knees with your back in neutral position and your head lifted. The first progression, you will slowly lift one arm. Okay. The second progression, you will keep your arms on the floor and lift one leg. And then the final progression, you would do opposite arm, opposite leg at the same time. Do that for 10 seconds each on each side, and then we'll be done with that. Okay, and then to do this, you would do the same thing with the ball. So the ball will be under your tummy, and you will, instead of doing the progressions, you will just do opposite leg and opposite arm and just try to keep your balance. And it's easier if you have the ball above your chest.
Oh.
Okay?
Oh, yeah.
Okay. You may put the ball up. Next, we would do plank. You would do start position. Yes, like so. Place your forearm shoulder width apart underneath you, and stay on your elbows, and then straighten out. Activate the core during this time. And this exercise, you will have one progression, and you will lift one leg up off the floor. You can do it, Heaven. 10 seconds each. Okay. And then you would do the same exact thing using the ball.
Josh.
Yeah.
Demonstrates.
So do a plank position. And then, yeah, make sure your chest does not come towards the ball. And then progression, you would lift one leg, 10 seconds on each side, while activating the core. Okay, the next exercise is bridging. So you put your ball up, lay supine, put your arms out like a T, okay, and you will lift your hip up. Oh, first progression would be lifting your head while crossing your arms. Cross your arms and lift your hip up at the same time. Yeah, like that. And then second progression, you will make a, you would make point to the ceiling like you're shooting a gun with both hands. And this allows you to have a less amount of base, which makes it a little bit harder. That's the second progression. And the final progression, you will put your arms like a T again. You would bridge while lifting one leg. Straight out. Yeah, but do not extend your leg above your knee, your other knee. So lower, Josh. Yeah. 10 seconds on each side. Okay. Next exercise, you will do that with the ball. Try it, Heaven. So look, you would do it like, so you would do the same thing. You would do bridging first, regular with arms out. First progression, cross your arms. Second progression, shoot the ceiling. And third progression, arms to the side and lift one leg off the ball while bridging. Okay. Okay, next exercise would be hamstring curls with the ball. Okay, you assume a bridge position on the ball without letting your hips drop. Flex your knees and hips. Bring your heels towards your butt. But while bridging, you have to, up more. And then progression, you'll roll back out by straightening your legs, but do not let your legs hyperextend. So you would bridge, well, kind of, but. Okay. Then we will do a tabletop position exercise where you will sit on the ball. And you will roll out, walking your way out until your head and shoulders are resting on the ball. Your head and shoulders. More. Okay, and then first progression, you would lift one leg up. Yeah. Okay.
This is meant for it.
Okay, we'll move on to the next exercise. Okay, we'll resume the same position, tabletop. Okay, but this we'll do with rotation, so you'll shoot the ceiling, and then you'll rotate one side with your shoulders. And as you get that motion down, you will do it faster. And you would do that for 10 seconds while activating your core. Okay, next exercise. Oh, we're done.
Yay!
Thank you very much.